Welcome back to the channel Coin Star, where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change. What if I told you that a simple penny from 1977 with a small D mint mark could be worth an eye-popping $56,000? Yes, you heard that right. Imagine finding this tiny copper coin in your collection and turning it into a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the history, minting details, and secret errors that make some 1977 D Lincoln pennies incredibly valuable. So, stick around, because you don't want to miss this. Before we jump into what makes this coin so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. In 1959, the reverse design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the earlier wheat ears design. By 1977, the coin had been in circulation for nearly 2 decades in this form. The 1977 D penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the year. That year, the Denver Mint struck over 4.1 billion pennies, yes, billions. With so many in circulation, you might wonder how one of these pennies could be worth a staggering $56,000. Well, that's where rare errors and special conditions come into play. Not all 1977 D pennies are worth big money. Most of them are just worth a cent, maybe a few dollars in pristine condition. But there's a rare category of these pennies that collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for. Here's why. There are 3 main factors that can make a 1977 D penny extremely valuable: mint errors. This is the biggest reason why some of these pennies are worth thousands. Errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or even rare transitional mistakes can make a coin highly sought after by collectors. High-grade condition: the best condition a coin can have is MS 67 or higher on the Sheldon scale, which means the coin is virtually flawless. Finding an untouched, perfectly preserved penny is rare, but when it happens, the value skyrockets. Demand from collectors: some collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality or unique error pennies from this era, which drives up the price. So, what exactly is this $56,000 penny, and why is it so valuable? A rare 1977 D penny in pristine condition was once sold for an astonishing $56,000 at an auction. This particular coin was graded MS 67 plus by a professional grading company, meaning it was in nearly perfect condition. But what truly made this coin special was its flawless strike and brilliant luster. Imagine finding one of these in your coin jar at home. It could be like hitting the jackpot. Now, if you're wondering how you can spot one of these valuable pennies, here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. If you have a 1977 penny with a D below the year, set it aside for closer inspection. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to see if there are any doubling effects on the letters or numbers. Assess the condition. If the coin looks nearly flawless, with a shiny, sharp design, it might be worth getting graded. Weigh your coin. Some transitional error. Pennies might have different weights due to metal composition differences. The best way to confirm a coin's value is to have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. They will authenticate your coin and assign it a grade that determines its market value. So, let's say you find a rare 1977 D penny. Where should you sell it? Here are the best options: coin auctions. Professional auctions like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers attract serious collectors. Online marketplaces, websites like eBay, Great Collections, and PCGS Coinfax are great places to sell coins. Local coin shops. Some shops will offer appraisals and even buy your coins directly. Coin shows. Attending a coin show allows you to meet collectors and dealers who might pay top dollar. If you think your penny could be worth big money, don't rush to sell it. Get it graded first. Before we wrap up, here are some final tips for all you aspiring coin hunters. Always check your pocket change. You never know what rare treasure you might find. Keep your valuable coins safe in protective cases to prevent damage. Learn about different mint errors and grading to maximize your chances of spotting a valuable coin. The 1977 D penny is proof that hidden treasures still exist in everyday coins. Who knows? The next big discovery could be sitting in your collection right now. if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your stories. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth a life-changing fortune? Imagine finding a small coin in your pocket, flipping it over, and realizing it's worth an incredible $34,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics, the 1971 Lincoln penny that has stunned collectors by reaching thousands of dollars at auction. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so valuable and how you might just have one hiding in your change jar. First, let's take a quick look at history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. The design featured his portrait on the front and, at the time, 2 wheat stalks on the back. It wasn't until 1959 that the reverse was changed to feature the iconic Lincoln Memorial. Now, the 1971 penny was minted in Denver, which you can tell by the small D mint mark just below the year. But why is this penny special? What makes it worth thousands of dollars instead of just 1 cent? Let's find out. To understand why this penny is valuable, we need to talk about rarity. The U.S. Mint produced 2.9 billion Lincoln pennies in 1971, which means they are pretty common. But here's the catch, certain pennies from this year have errors or special characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. And collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare finds. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the 1971 penny that sold for $34,000. What makes this particular penny so unique? The key factors include the double die obverse DDO error. Some 1971 pennies were mistakenly struck with a doubled image on Lincoln's portrait, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date. This doubling effect is what gets collectors excited. Perfect condition. The highest prices come from coins graded MS67 or higher. This means the coin has barely any wear, sharp details, and a stunning shine, strong strike and luster. A well-struck coin with a beautiful red copper hue is much more desirable than a dull, worn-out penny. So, you're probably wondering, do I have a $34,000 penny? Here's how to check. Look at the mint mark. Make sure your penny has a D below the date. Check for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine Lincoln's face, the lettering, and the date for any signs of a double strike. Condition matters. If your penny is scratched or worn down, it won't be as valuable, but if it looks almost new, congratulations. You might have a jackpot coin. Now, if you think you have a rare 1971 penny, what should you do next? Here's a quick guide. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC, the top grading companies, to authenticate and rate its condition. List it at an auction. Big auctions like Heritage Auctions or eBay can attract serious buyers. Visit a local coin dealer. Sometimes, dealers will offer great prices for high-quality error coins. Before we wrap up, here are a few other pennies worth a small fortune. So, the next time you get a handful of pennies, look closely. You might be holding $34,000 in your hands. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin treasure hunting. Everyday penny from 1978, worth an incredible $70,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1-cent coin could change your life overnight. But what makes this coin so valuable? How can you tell if you have one of these ultra-rare, high-dollar pennies? Today, we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and secrets of the 1978 Lincoln penny that collectors are willing to pay an absolute fortune for. Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. Before we get into the rare and valuable versions of this coin, let's first understand its history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and featured the profile of President Abraham Lincoln to commemorate his 100th birthday. The reverse side, from 1959 to 2008, displayed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. In 1978, the U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins only. Most of these pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. However, despite these being common coins at the time, some extreme rarities have emerged over the years, one of which is worth an astounding $70,000. So, what makes one single penny from 1978 worth so much money? Well, certain rare varieties and minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into an absolute treasure. Here's what you need to look for. One of the most valuable varieties of the 1978 Lincoln penny is a dramatic mint error, specifically a double die obverse, DDO. This means that the die used to strike the coin shifted slightly, causing a doubled effect in certain areas of the coin. If you look closely at the date, 1978, or the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," you might notice distinct doubling, making it an ultra-rare coin. These error pennies in pristine condition can sell for an eye-watering $70,000 or more. Now, rarity is only half the equation. Condition is king. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, perfect mint state, MS70, condition. The highest prices are paid for coins that are graded MS66 or higher, meaning they have no scratches, no wear, and a perfect luster. The difference between an MS60 and an MS66 can mean thousands of dollars in value. While all 1978 pennies can be valuable under the right circumstances, certain mint marks may carry extra significance. Collectors tend to pay top dollar for exceptionally well-preserved Philadelphia, no mint mark, or Denver, D, coins with errors. The San Francisco proof coins, S, are generally sought after but not worth as much unless they have unique anomalies. Now the big question: how do you find one of these ultra-rare coins? Here are 3 simple steps to check if you have a $70,000 penny sitting right under your nose. Examine the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile for any doubling or abnormalities. A normal 1978 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it weighs significantly more or less, it could be struck on the wrong planchet, making it extremely valuable. If you think you have a rare one, don't guess. Get it professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. A graded coin in top condition can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction, so there you have it. A simple 1978 penny could be worth $70,000 if you know exactly what to look for. These hidden treasures are out there, sitting in old coin jars, collections, and maybe even in your pocket right now. Will you be the next person to find one? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable coin hunting tips, rare finds, and hidden treasures. And drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny. Happy hunting, and may fortune favor you. Have you ever come across a regular-looking penny and thought, this can't be worth more than 1 cent, right? Well, what if I told you that a rare 1988 Lincoln cent could be hiding in your collection or pocket change, and it could be worth a staggering $84,000? That's right. A simple 1-cent coin, minted in the United States, could bring you life-changing money. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the history of the 1988 Lincoln penny, the key features that make it worth big bucks, and how you can check if you have one of these rare and valuable coins. So, stay tuned till the very end, you don't want to miss this. Before we talk about the big money, let's take a step back and understand the history of the 1988 Lincoln penny. This small yet significant coin was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started way back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by Victor D. Brenner, featured Lincoln's bust on the obverse and, for decades, the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The Lincoln Memorial design remained in place from 1959 until 2008, when it was replaced by the Union Shield. But the 1988 penny? It's extra special because of a rare and fascinating minting error that has made collectors go crazy. So, what makes the 1988 penny so valuable? The answer lies in an incredible and unusual mistake made at the US Mint. Most 1988 pennies were struck using the correct die for that year, but a rare few were mistakenly struck using a reverse die from 1989. This error is known as the 1988 reverse of 1989 variety, and it's this mistake that has turned a 1-cent coin into a fortune. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have this rare 1988 penny? Here's what you need to check: look at the FG initials, flip the penny over and check the reverse side. Near the bottom right of the Lincoln Memorial, you'll see the initials FG, which stand for Frank Gasparo, the designer of the reverse. In the rare 1988 era penny, these initials are spaced differently, matching the 1989 style. Examine the shape of the letters. In the rare variety, the G in FG has a unique shape. It has a more rounded appearance compared to the normal 1988 version. Use a magnifying glass. This error is very subtle, so using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope is crucial in spotting the difference. Look for mint marks. The rare variety has been found in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a small D under the date. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the jaw-dropping price tag. In a recent high-profile auction, one of these rare 1988 pennies in pristine condition sold for an unbelievable $84,000. That's right, someone found this little copper gem and walked away with enough money to buy a brand new luxury car or even put a down payment on a house. Imagine digging through your pocket change and finding a coin that could change your life forever. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. But why is this era coin worth so much? There are a few key reasons. Rarity. Only a handful of these era pennies are known to exist, making them extremely scarce. Condition. The highest prices are paid for coins in mint state, MS, condition, meaning they look almost brand new, with no scratches or wear. Demand from collectors. Coin collectors love error coins, and when an error is rare and unique, prices skyrocket. Auction frenzy. When collectors compete in auctions, prices can go through the roof, just like what happened with the dollar. 84,000 penny. If you think you found one of these rare 1988 pennies, here's what you need to do: verify its authenticity. Take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to have it authenticated. Get it graded. Higher grade coins sell for much more money, so an official grading can significantly boost your coin's value. Find the right auction house. Selling your coin through a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers can get you top dollar. Consider online platforms. Websites like eBay and online coin marketplaces can also be good places to sell, but make sure you're dealing with reputable buyers. So, there you have it, the amazing story of the 1988 Lincoln penny that turned one lucky owner into a fortune holder. Now, it's your turn to check your pennies and see if you might be sitting on a hidden goldmine. Remember, error coins can be worth thousands, and this is just one example of how valuable small details can be in the coin collecting world. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries, and let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking, mind-blowing, and potentially life-changing discoveries in modern numismatics, the elusive 1999 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right, a humble 1-cent coin that has sold for an astonishing $100,000. But why? What makes this penny so special? And most importantly, could you be the lucky owner of one of these incredibly valuable coins? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just find yourself digging through your piggy bank. Before we reveal what makes the 1999 penny so valuable, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin replaced the Indian head penny and has since become a staple in American currency. Over the years, the design has seen a few changes, but one thing remains the same: the Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in the world. Now, let's fast forward to 1999. The US Mint was producing billions of pennies at the time. Most of them were made with a copper-plated zinc composition. But among these everyday coins, a rare and valuable mistake was made, an error so significant that it turned an ordinary penny into a numismatic treasure worth a jaw-dropping $100,000. So, what's the secret? What makes this particular 1999 D penny so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a rare minting error known as the wide AM variety. In normal 1999 D pennies, the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin are very close together, almost touching. But in the rare wide AM variety, there is a noticeable space between these letters. This design was actually meant for proof coins, but due to a mix-up at the US Mint, a few of these proof-style designs ended up on regular business strike pennies, and collectors are willing to pay huge money for them. Now, here's where things get really exciting. In recent years, collectors have been on the hunt for this rare variety, and the demand for it has skyrocketed. In a shocking auction event, one of these rare 1999 D wide AM pennies sold for a mind-blowing $100,000. Yes, a single penny turned into a six-figure fortune. Imagine finding one of these coins sitting in your loose change jar. That's the dream, right? Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1999 D wide AM penny? Well, here's what to look for: check the reverse, back, of the coin, look at the word America. If the letters A and M are widely spaced apart, you could be holding a valuable treasure. Inspect the mint mark, make sure your coin has the D mint mark under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Examine the coin's condition, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with little wear and strong details fetch the highest prices. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. The difference between a normal penny and a rare wide AM penny is subtle, so a closer inspection is crucial. So why are collectors willing to shell out $100,000 for this rare variety? Well, coin collectors, also known as numismatists, love rare errors and varieties because they tell a fascinating story of minting mishaps and historical quirks. Since only a handful of these 1999 D wide AM pennies are known to exist, their rarity makes them highly desirable. The more collectors compete to own one, the higher the price climbs. Alright, so where can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here are a few places to start your search: your pocket change. Yes, it's possible one of these rare coins is already in circulation. Coin rolls from banks. Sometimes, rare coins end up in bank rolls, waiting for a lucky collector to discover them. Garage sales and estate sales, old coin collections and loose change from past generations may hold hidden treasures. Now, what should you do if you think you have one? First, get your coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin is worth much more than an unverified one. Once authenticated, you can auction it through major coin auctions, online marketplaces, or numismatic dealers. Who knows? You could be the next person to sell a penny for $100,000. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1999 D Lincoln penny worth $100,000. A simple design error turned an ordinary coin into a legendary collector's item. Could you be the next lucky person to find one? Start searching your pennies today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. Drop a comment below and let us know if you found any rare coins in your collection. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.